Hey guys, what's up? My name is Amber Tantalk. If you are new here to my channel, I make videos upon my lifestyle. So basically Air Force and fitness and health and all that good stuff. So if you guys are interested in finding out how I lost weight for the military, go ahead and keep on watching. I just want to disclaim, if you are trying to lose weight or gain weight, please make sure that you talk to your health provider or a professional, a nutritionist, all that stuff. Just the basic knowledge of weight loss is you're going to a calorie deficit. And also if you are trying to gain weight, you are eating more calories, so you're going into a calorie surplus. And if you are trying to maintain your weight, just try not to stay. Just don't change anything. You're probably doing something right. It doesn't matter what kind of quote-unquote diet you do. It's literally calorie intake. And also too, carbs don't hurt you. Carbs turn into energy. It's when you eat too much carbs is when you gain weight. So that's my 2 cents. That is upon my knowledge and just common knowledge basically that you can research in any shape or form on the internet. Everything that you read on the internet, by the way, is not always correct. You always see these scientific studies like wine is great for you or wine is not good for you. You know, just do your research. Let's leave it at that. So now we're going into how I personally lost weight. I am a very fit individual. I scored 99.5 on my PT score. When I first got to BMT and we did our first initial run, I was a blue belt, meaning I was on the top, I guess, tier of the belts for PT. So it goes from red, orange, green, and then blue. So red is the lowest and blue is the highest. I've done sports practically all my life. I did weightlifting since 2009 and I started CrossFit back in 2013, so I do have a lot of experience under my belt. I've also coached cheerleading, high school cheerleading. I've coached CrossFit classes and individual people for fundamentals, baseline, and all that stuff. I know basically what to do for weight loss. I was just kind of to be honest, I was a little irritated that I had to lose weight because I was like, why? I'm very fit. Throw me into a PT test right now and I can totally crush it. But that's not the way it works in the military. You have to conform to their standards. And that's just how it is. You can't really fight it. That's just the rules.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm moving sandbags 15 feet that way. That's what I'm doing.
Why?
Does it look like I know?
All these opinions, by the way, are my own. So with my height and age, I am personally 5 feet. I had to be 141 and under. I don't really know what the minimum is. I think it's like 94, but I don't think I can ever reach that in my lifetime anymore. That would be very unhealthy for me. I had to lose about 5 to 8 pounds or something like that, which is not a lot of pounds. But if you are consistent in working out and eating a certain way, it kind of just plateaus and you're kind of maintaining. I guess you could look at it as maintaining or plateauing or whatever. But I was at a very consistent 145 weight and I had to be under 141. So I wanted to make sure I was under the 140 stage. I think I was like 136 when I weighed into MEPS because I didn't want to be borderline. I didn't want to be 141 point whatever and not be able to swear in. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna lose the weight and do a couple extra pounds off the minimal or the maximum. Sorry, I'm really tired. I didn't want to run into that risk of not being able to swear in. So some things that helped me was running a lot more. If you have not been running prior to leaving to BMT, you better start today because it is better to suffer now and not be in a red belt by the time you get into basic training. You don't want to have that extra stressor that you have already in BMT. Physical fitness is very essential, like to anything, regardless if you're in the military or not. I think that everyone should prioritize physical health because it goes into your mental health. It goes into your mental health. It goes into your physical health. It also goes into you know, self-confidence, your actual functional being, you know, cognitive thinking, all that stuff. Fitness, health, nutrition is such a huge thing that people don't really prioritize. So with running, I did implement that into my workouts. I do CrossFit basically, so I would implement, you know, body weight movements like pull-ups, sit-ups, V-ups, push-ups. I worked on push-ups a lot more. So when I had to do the burpee, I was doing push-ups instead of dropping all the way down to the floor, which we normally do in CrossFit. I did a lot more burpees too, because that also helps. I did more lighter weights, and I kind of just threw down and took down weight instead of trying to outlift everyone, because I personally love outlifting people. It's just, I don't know, it's just an ego thing. But because this was my career on the line, I had to prioritize more endurance work besides working out, because that's just a no-brainer for me. Nutrition, I had to work on my nutrition a lot more. So what actually helped me regulate my digestive system was eating more veggies. Oh my gosh, crazy advice, guys. Like, this is a new breakthrough. It's scientifically proven. Like, I know, stupid, right? But I honestly hate veggies with a passion. But honestly, I started getting used to it, and I kind of really liked it. And I hated like getting plain stuff. Like, I wanted to throw in a bunch of veggies, and I really love veggies, like fresh veggies though. I bought this like prebiotic gummies that help me regulate my digestive system. I can't talk right now, I don't know why. Which basically nourishes your good bacteria in your body. One huge thing that honestly really helped my weight loss was I had to stop eating past being full. Because I have this weird habit, I still do it today, like I will eat, like when I'm full and I still have food in front of me, I keep eating. But I came into the habit of like being a little bit more mindful about my eating, and you know, saving the food after I'm done. So which honestly helped me kind of have more meals. And also too, but right before I went to MEPS, I actually did go into the sauna. I had a 24-hour membership, so I would jump into the sauna. But one thing with the sauna is you're losing water weight. You want to make sure you're hydrated. So as much as I would love to be like, oh yeah, just jump in the sauna, you'll lose a lot of weight. Yes, but also no. And it's just one of the things where it's like, I know, like as a CrossFitter or as a weightlifter, as a person who has done wrestling and just sports that you have to make sure you hit a weight. Yes, we would go into the sauna to lose weight the day prior to our competition where we had to weigh in. But is it a longevity type of deal? No, it's not. But I did use the sauna a couple of times. Honestly, I used it to read my book and then just kind of sit there and warm up. It's more a mental thing because I was going into the Air Force thinking I was going to fire protection. Also kind of mentally training for that, the heat. But, guys, I mean, don't just rely. Here's the thing. It's gonna allow you to lose water weight, AKA weight, but it's not a thing where you should rely your fitness off of that. It's not even fitness, I would say. It's just you're losing water weight. Just be safe about what you guys do with your weight loss if you're trying to lose weight. It's a very scary world because there's so many really horrible advice from people who have no knowledge, or they're like, oh, I lost a ton of weight doing this, and they're not professionals. They have no certifications, they have no degrees or any actual knowledge, like solid knowledge to back them up, but they're just like, hey, this is what worked for me. That's why this video is kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, this is what I do and this is the steps. I'm not telling you, this video is not to, basically this video is not saying, oh guys, do this and you'll lose weight. Like, every body is different. Like, literally every single body is different. Honestly, what would work for me might work for you, but might not work for others. So closing out this video, I really hope this was informative to you guys, especially the advice about common knowledge, which is honestly not that common apparently, about losing weight, gaining weight, all that good stuff. If you are on a weight loss journey, and that's the majority of what happens for most people, get out of your old habits. It's gonna suck. Everything that is worthwhile, anything that will come out of good, usually takes a while, usually sucks in the process. But I can tell you, once you get your airman's coin, once you get to tech school, once you get your orders to your first duty station, hopefully I get some this week. It's the best feeling ever. And also looking back at where you used to be and where you are now, it's such a great feeling. And once you take care of yourself, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your everything, you are going to reap a lot of benefits from that. And I hope you guys stay on the course, and I will be doing more videos on health and fitness because that is my realm of passion. It is something I'm very passionate about. It's something I'm very knowledgeable about, but I don't share it. I don't know why. Gosh. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like it, share it to someone who is trying to lose weight or gain weight, or just who is joining the military, who are going through these struggles together. You got this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.